Okay, in the previous videos, we learned how to log into the system and enter your client's information. We then learned how to search for clients. We're now going to learn how to modify a client. There's a number of things that you can do when you modify a client. One of them is that you can create a reminder. So let's go ahead and create a reminder for Kathy Jones. And we're going to create just a single reminder for her. So we come back to the previous screen that we left. And the first thing that we need to do is to search for Kathy Jones. I'm going to type in her first and last name and click on search. We then see the record for Kathy Jones come up. And I'm going to select that by clicking on the left mouse button in the select box. I'm then going to click on modify selected. And once I do, you'll see the client information for Kathy Jones come up. And just above that client information, you'll see a box where you create the reminder. And you begin by choosing the frequency. So for this example, we're just going to send a single reminder. So I'm going to click on once. And for demonstration purposes, we'll send this sometime in the far future, say in the year 2018. We need to pick a time for the reminder to be sent. Let's pick 7 p.m. And if we wanted this reminder to go out multiple times in the same day, we could also set a time 2, time 3, time 4. So you can have the same reminder going out as many as 4 times in a day. The reminder text is just whatever you want the reminder to be. Once we've entered in all of that information for the reminder, over here to the left, you'll see a green button that says Create Reminder. Just click that one time. Now when we see the record of Kathy Jones, just below that we'll see the reminder that we just created. And again, that reminder will go out and it'll say, please remember your appointment with Dr. Smith tomorrow at 2 p.m. Now the other thing we want to do when we're modifying a client, I want to demonstrate to you, is how you can change a client profile. So back in the same screen that we just left, if you see here again all of the information for Kathy Jones, if her home phone number changes, for example, we can make that change here. And if instead of sending messages via a text message, we want to send them as verbal reminders to our home phone, we can just use this drop down and pick verbal reminder. And if the client notes change, you could type those here as well. And then just to the left, there's a button here that says Save Client Data. Just click that one time. The screen will refresh and all of Kathy's information is updated in the system. Now, the other thing that we can do in the same screen is the reminder that we just created. That's where you can go ahead and delete a reminder. So let's go ahead and delete the reminder that we just created. Again, we see the profile for Kathy Jones with a single reminder. If we go to the right, we see the green box here that says Delete Reminder. Just click that one time. And that reminder for Kathy Jones is now gone and then deleted out of the system. Another thing we can do from the very same screen, if for some reason a patient or client is no longer coming into your office, you can go ahead and delete them out of the system. So if we go back to that screen that we just left and we see the profile for Kathy Jones, and to the right we see Delete Client, we can just click on that one time and that deletes the profile for Kathy Jones out of the system. Now this final thing that we're going to do when modifying a client, to create a reminder for multiple clients, is extremely powerful. As an example, and again I just want to clear all of the data here so I can begin a new search, so I'm just going to click on Clear All Data. And that'll clear off all of the data in these boxes. But we're going to send a reminder to all of the clients that have aspirin in their client notes. And we just want to send a daily reminder to them to take their aspirin. So this time, rather than typing a first or last name within the client notes, I'm just going to type in aspirin. I'm going to click on search. And I'm going to see the 3 clients that are here that have aspirin in their client notes. And by the way, there's an extra field here because one of these clients also has a reminder already set in the system. So to make that a little bit cleaner to display, there's a box here that says Hide Reminders. If you click that once and you do the same search, It's just a little bit cleaner and easier to display your clients now once I've clicked in that box. So these are your 3 clients that have aspirin as a client note. Now, instead of picking these individually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say select all, and it's going to select all of the clients. And then I'm going to click on modify selected. So this time you see the same screen that you're going to set the reminder to up here, but this time down below, instead of having just 1 client, we have 3 clients. So when I create a reminder up here, it's going to go to all 3 of these clients. And we again begin by choosing the frequency, but in this time, instead of choosing once, we're going to pick daily because we're going to send a daily reminder. Now we need to pick a start date, and just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to pick some time in the far future in the year 2018. Again, we can use this calendar to click on and choose the date. And for the end date, again, let's set it at 2 years after that in the year 2020. And let's set it at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then the whatever we want that reminder to be, we type again right here in this reminder text box. So this time we're going to say, please remember to take your aspirin today. So again, this is going to be a daily reminder that's going to get sent from September 17th in the year 2018 to September 17th in the year 2020 at 8 a.m. And it's going to say to please remember to take your aspirin today. And this time it's going to be sent to 3 clients, Mary Smith, Keith Jones, and John Doe. Again, once I click on create reminder just one time, and if you remember, we have this hide reminders button picked, so I'm just going to again click on that. And this time you can see all 3 of these clients have the reminder to please remember to take your aspirin. Let's go ahead and modify those clients again. We can imagine if one of these clients no longer needs to take aspirin. So this time Keith Jones, we come over to the right and we delete his reminder to take aspirin. The other reminders will still be there, and it just deletes that one reminder for Keith Jones. So again, if we clear all of this data, we're back to our original screen. You can imagine if you wanted to send a message or a reminder to everyone, all of your clients in the system, that's something that you can do pretty simply just by clicking on this button right here that says Display All. So now all of the clients that you have in the system will be displayed. And if we just click on Select All, that will select all of them. And then if we click on Modify Selected, and this would be an opportunity to send a reminder or a message to everyone, all of your clients that are entered into the system. So whenever we set the reminder information up here, it gets sent to everyone down below. Just going to clear this data for the next video.